Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Craft here on the Crazy Craft server. Now, before we get into the main point of this episode, I do want to do one very quick thing that I've been mentioning that I was going to do a few times over before, and we kind of need to do now that one of our very lovely things that we hold so near and dear to us happen to have burned down entirely, and that is, we take a look in our backpack, we have 5 of these OMG no don't do it trees, and we're going to go ahead and plant another one down right smack where the other one used to be. Hoping that it's the same tree, in all honesty. That's kind of what I'm looking for. And if not, hoping it's another cool one that might overlap it. Because right now, with the way that these blocks are, we can't remove that naturally. Like, there's no natural way to really remove this. You can't burn it. Like, I mean, it's just not easily possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to plant another one down right here. Same spot, same location. And I guess just kind of hope that it doesn't, like, interfere with that or interfere with anything. Because, I mean, we did get one of the largest ones possible. And, you know, it went out this entire way right here. And it didn't touch anything. So, here we go. Gonna have to ask for a little bit of luck. 3, 2, and 1. Ugh. Oh! Did it give us a new one? I think it gave us a brand new one of the one that we wanted to. No way if it did. Wait, if it did. Oh, guys. If it did. Hold up a second. Oh, I can't. That's weird. For some reason, I can't. Hold on. What the frick? Hold on. If I have a sponge pad, for some reason, I can't climb using my... That's weird. Okay. Hold on a second. Hold the phone. Is this... Wait a minute. Why am I... Hold on. This took a long time to break. Wait a second. No bloody way. I think it did. A little bit of a borked one, but I'm pretty sure... Yep, I'm pretty sure that this just gave us one of the trees that we used to have. Because if you guys don't know, this will spawn in a random tree from the brown ant dimension. Those kind of trees. And there's certain ones that you can get, like circle ones. There's different kinds of shapes. And this one happened to have given us... Oh, wait. This one appears to be a little bit different by, like, a smaller margin. It appears to be different because that obviously is not as it was. I don't think these leaves are as far out as the other one. As you can see, though, like, it was literally so perfect. Our giant robot spider is even here, and it still didn't move. We even have some chests in the ground, and some iron golems. Fascinating. So it overlapped the other one. In fact, actually, if you take a look at it, it basically overlapped, like, see, look, our, the mossy cobblestone that was there is pretty much got immediately overlapped. So it's like we didn't even need to remove it. We pretty much have one of our trees back. Sweet. And we got some iron golems we can catch if we really wanted to. I don't know if I can spawn these guys, so I actually kind of want to do something here. Hold on a second. We grab up a critter cage. Can we use these on the golems? Yeah, we can. Sick. Caged iron golems. Okay. I don't know what I'll use those for, but I guess they're cool to, like, trap and make sure I keep them forever. What about in here? A lot of diamond and iron and a lot of cookies and stuff. Alright, pretty cool. Let's see what else is inside these chests right here. More diamonds, more cooked fish. Cooked fish is, like, not bad. I mean, my ocelot pet needs it. Is there, like, any... I don't think there's any, like, good stuff inside these things. See, this is where it kind of messed up a little bit, I think. Yeah, it probably did. Well, let me go ahead and critter cage you. For some reason, that critter cage didn't even work. Strange. This is so cool. I'm really, really happy. Anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and explore this tree a little bit here. And I'll catch you guys back when we're into the main point of today's video. And let me tell you, it's starting on a good note, baby. Whoo, am I happy. So welcome to the actual part of this Crazy Craft episode. Now, I was getting a lot of comments of what you guys want me to do with this room, because obviously, I mean, I have this room sectioned off, at least for right now, with the soul shard, soul machine, cranking out all these golden apple cows, so I have unlimited EMC, basically, or exchange energy with the fuel here. And you guys were asking me, well, hey, what should I do with the rest of this place? And last episode, like I said, had to do with you guys telling me what you wanted me to do for this episode. You know, it's completely up to you guys. So what I'm going to be doing in this room is removing all of this and actually using this room for the Witchery mod. Because the way I gotta look at it is there's some very key mods in the Crazycraft world, and Witchery is one of those very insane mods that I definitely need to start getting into pretty much right away. So I put up a couple like getting started things for Witchery, and from what I'm learning in Witchery for right now, it's a very, like, this is all the tools for Witchery. It's not all that complicated, but it is definitely a very tedious and difficult mod. So I'm gonna be right back, go get some stuff, and I'll catch you guys back in just a second. Just a quick little disclaimer before we go into this episode. This is going to be a rather, I guess, brain-straining episode. I mean, it's not too complicated, but I also want to say I'm learning this as well with you guys. So it's probably going to be a good amount of you that know Witchery, a bit more than me. So understand, this is not going to be coming from a professional just yet. I'm very new, so there might be a little bit of rage involved. My apologies if that's the case. So the first thing that we need to create, basically, this is all just going to be starting off in the Witchery mod, so we can make our different path down the line later on. The first thing that we're going to need for that is a witch's oven, rather. A witch's oven. A little bit of a straining word to say there. So the first thing that we're going to need for that is iron. Iron is a very key role, or key component to playing in these. So to create a witch's oven, you put the bars like this, and you put the iron on top like so. Never mind, it's actually the opposite order. My mistake. Look at me, I'm already doing fantastic. The iron bars like this. So this creates a witch's oven. I'm gonna go ahead and actually, I still can't pronounce it right. Witch's oven. It's like, it's some sort of like weird, I don't even know what you would call it. So this is an oven, basically something that creates potions or fumes. We can consider them potions for right now. So the first thing that we're gonna need to create is an exhale of the horned one, which is something that we need to create mutandis. Mutandis is something that we'll need later on. So basically what we're doing right now is just trying to get all the components we need to create mutandis. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is obviously fill it up with a bit of fuel and a bit of saplings as well. Now, I don't know, I know I have fuel. I know I have, do I have coal in here? Yeah, I do have some coal in here. Now, do I have saplings? That's a good question. I actually don't think I have many saplings. I might have some random in here. We do actually have 9 oak saplings in here. Perfect, okay. So we can go ahead and throw these into the witch's oven. So let's go ahead and place that in there. So the fuel goes in there, and the saplings will go in here. We can put a few more pieces of coal in there. So once you create this, this will create something called... I think it's some sort of dust, I believe. It'll create, no, wood ash. So wood ash is used to create from this. We're going to need clay jars so we can actually fit these ashes into a jar. So to create a clay jar, so we have soft clay jar and a clay jar. So clay jar is used from a witch's ladder. So you make it from a soft clay jar. A soft clay jar is created using clay, okay? I know I learned it though, so I can actually just go ahead and grab a little bit of clay from our place over here. So we got some clay out from here. For some reason, it always likes to glitch whenever you take out a few things. Let's actually, here, you know what? We're just gonna take several stacks of clay. Why not? And just create a bunch of clay jars. So we grab up these and create some jars. There we go. So jars, like I said, are gonna be used to make the fumes. We're gonna need a lot of these, I think. And then we can go ahead and pop these in our furnace here. And I guess we'll need a little bit of wood to work with this as well. So we can go ahead and take some of these and make them into wood planks. So we have our clay jar, and now that we have all of our wood ashes actually now all cooked up, we can put our jar in there. And to my knowledge from here, what we need to do, so my mistake actually, I'm already getting completely off track with this. What you need to do actually is while you're cooking up these saplings, you need to actually have the clay jar inside of the witch's oven already. The reason for this is because the clay jar is used to capture the fumes. It's not a potion. That was my misinterpretation of it. While you're cooking with the witch's oven, if you have the clay jar in there, it'll give you pretty much... Oh, hold on, we need to throw in a few more saplings in there. It'll give you the fumes, which will create one of the potions that we need to be able to use. So what I think I might actually do for right now is... There we go, okay. So we have Breath of the Goddess. Interesting. Okay, so that's not exactly what we need for right now, but it is a good thing to carry for the time being. What I'm actually going to go ahead and do is, let's actually take, do I have some leaves in here is a good question. I'm going to place down a few of these and try and get a normal sapling, and I'm going to go ahead and pop that in the exchange energy little transformium thing, and transformium, I don't even know what I'm calling it right now. So we'll get some oak saplings from here, and we'll cook up with those, because I'm pretty sure the potion that you get has to do with the sapling that you use. So we go ahead and take our book out of here, pop the book in here, and pop a sapling in there. We can go ahead and learn it and get a ton of saplings from there. So we already have a Breath of the Goddess. Not exactly sure what that's used for, but it's a pretty cool thing to keep on us. Alright, so we've got 2 stacks of saplings over here. We can go ahead and, I guess just throw out the azurite. Well, actually, no, we'll need to keep that. We can keep the azurite now. Keep the oak sapling in here. So now that we have 2 more clay jars, I'm pretty sure when these brew up with the fumes, we should get a different one, which looks like this is going to be for Exhale of the Horned One instead of Breath of the Goddess. If I'm correct, unless it's random, I think it might also... No, okay, it's not random. So we get Exhaled of the Horn... or Exhale of the Horned One from there. We're actually going to go ahead and need to clear our inventory a little bit here, so let's go ahead and throw out some items. Yeah, I think we're good from there. We don't really need to have anything else on us. We can actually keep the birch sapling for later on. Yeah, we can toss that in there for right now. So the next thing we're going to need to create from there is a witch's cauldron. So to create a witch's cauldron, we're actually going to need to create a standard cauldron. This is a normal Minecraft one. So we have a standard cauldron here. Now, what we'll need to do then is to create an anointing paste. So we'll grab the anointing paste out from here. Anointing, is this how you spell anointing? Okay, so we have here an anointing paste. On the website that I'm looking at right now, it has it labeled under 2N, so it's actually only 1. So from here, we're actually going to need, ooh. Okay, so we're going to need a lot of seeds from these. Okay, so we're going to need a water artichoke seed, a mandrake seed, a snowbell seed, and a belladonna seed to make one of these anointing pastes. Okay, and that'll basically, once we use that on the cauldron, it'll turn it into a witch's cauldron. So let's go ahead and run out into the wild, basically. And, oh, it's night right now. And it's raining. We're actually going to go ahead and toggle downfall just to make this easier on us. Look at all those creepers right now. I don't really mind the nighttime, but the rain I do kind of mind a little bit, and man, does that look beautiful. So basically, all we're going to do for right now is just break a bunch of seeds and hope to get one of those 4 items. So let's take a look again. We're going to need water artichoke, mandrake, snowbell, and belladonna. Okay, I'll pretty much have to remember, like, what they look like. All I know is from Crazy Craft, you get a ton of different seeds when you break open these. So for example, we have strawberry seeds. We don't need those. Tomato seeds, we don't need those. What about you? Belladonna? Okay, so we've got one of the 4 things that we need from there. Let's go ahead and just keep breaking more of these, see what else we can get. Those are normal seeds we just got, I'm pretty sure. This is a little bit of a lag that we're getting right now. You're a tomato seed, okay. Mandrake, okay, so we have a mandrake. Oh, we also have a water artichoke. Where the heck did I get that from? Okay, so the last thing we need is a snowbell one, which I won't even need to check. Hey, and we already have it. So we can go ahead and put all 4 of these into the crafting table here. There we go. So we make an anointing paste. So then from there, we can go ahead. I think we can just place the cauldron down right here and then put the anoint. Dude, okay, 6. So now we have a witch's cauldron. That's actually pretty cool. So for the witch's cauldron, what we're going to need for this is a permanent fire source underneath it to make it boiling, basically, which is actually pretty cool that you need that. So considering my room is made out of wood, I'm probably going to need to put that. I think actually if it's underneath it, it won't catch any of the wood on fire. So we're going to need a little bit of netherrack for that. So let's actually take, I'm pretty sure I have... Where is our pet chest? Hold on, let me grab this. Let me grab our nether portal pet real fast from here. There we go. And just right click to go to the nether real briefly. And we're right on top of the nether rack that we need. I have an idea. Watch this. We're going to go ahead and take out of our pet chest real fast. Grab up an obsidian nugget so we can actually work with this guy. There we go. We're going to grab this nether rack. What the heck? Oh, that's some strange lag. Am I gonna die? The heck is that lag? What the fudge just happened? Did you guys? Oh, I am so confused. Well, I am beyond confused. So let's get some netherrack from here. We honestly don't need all that much. Can we chisel netherrack? I think you can. Oh, that looks good. I might actually do that. So let's use our nether portal pet back again. And we should be right back in our room. Beautiful. Love how that works. So we can go ahead and put the nether portal pet back in there and put our pet chest back inside of our backpack. There we go. Perfect. So let's go ahead and I guess just get a flint and steel, which I believe I have right here. Yes, I do. Okay. So for the witch's cauldron, we can go ahead and pop this right next to our witch's whatever this is called. Okay, so as you can see right here, this fire actually does light other things on fire. So we're gonna have to move this guy, I'm thinking probably over to right about here. Well, actually, no, we can move him to right about here, actually. This should go ahead and let little of any flames. So we can go ahead and place that back down right there, and place the fire, I guess, right here. There we go, and just for right now, I actually had to use a different form of netherrack as well. Blue netherrack, unfortunately, does not keep fire, which is a really weird thing. So, the thing about a Witch's Cauldron is you don't actually have an interface to click on. What you basically have to do is, like, drop items in, for example. Obviously, this is a corn dog, so it won't obviously take that. But what we're going to need to do is also create, or grab a few other things as well to make mutandis. Which, if you guys have watched, I think Rob just did an episode on this. Mutandis is like bone meal, but it's like a random thing, mutating trees and stuff to get one of the witchery trees that you need for this. So what I'm going to do for right now is actually grab an egg here and load it on my book, because thankfully enough, my chicken pet gives me unlimited eggs, but I would like a little bit more unlimited eggs so we can actually have, you know, a lot of them. So we're also going to need a mandrake root, which I swear to God, I've gotten before. The only problem is that... What? Excuse me, that is not an egg-looking thing that I'm pretty sure I clicked on just then. There we go, that's an egg-looking thing. You can go and throw out the rest of these eggs right here. So we're gonna need a mandrake root, which is this thing right here. Mandrake root. You guys might have seen these before. You can't actually get these unless you have, mandrake seeds. We could take a look, though, however, and see if we have a spawn mandrake inside of this, but I don't think we would. I don't think these guys give us mandrake spawn eggs, and I would, because they're not a part, they're a part of the Witchery mod, they're not a part of ore spawn, so it doesn't look like, no. Okay, these guys definitely do not offer mandrake spawn eggs. So what we have to do, basically, is go out into the wild, find, do you really have Easter Bunny eggs just, like, laying on top of you right now? Hold on a second. Filter those down. There you go. We need to basically go out and get more mandrake seeds and use those to summon a mandrake. Alrighty, so I have myself a mandrake seed here, and I'm gonna try doing this basically without even looking anything up, since I assume it's probably not gonna be this non-complicated, but I think it probably might be. So let me go ahead and actually just fill up a little bit of water here with my beautiful sponge pet, and put the mandrake seed down here, and I would initially assume... Let me actually, hold on a second. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some bone meal real fast, put a portal down right there, go all the way over to my, skeleton grinder, or not skeleton grinder, but just mob grinder, and I do have some skeletons there. Grab a bone from there real fast, and I guess, honestly, from there, we'll just try and see. Hold on, okay, so let's get some bones. We got 7 of them right there, so you can go ahead and put the red portal down and come back out from here. And now, I would assume, with Minecraft mechanics, if you bone meal this guy and break it, it'll give us some mandrake. Hey, there we go. I actually thought it was going to spawn a mandrake. Okay. It just gives us some mandrake root. Fascinating. Hold on a second. I want to do it again. Does this never spawn, like, a guy? I thought there was, like, a mandrake guy that you could, like, summon from these. Maybe I have to do it. I probably have to do it in a different fashion, I'd assume. Yeah, probably the case. Okay, well, doesn't matter. Anyway, right now, so we have the mandrake root. So what we basically need to do from right now in the Witch's Cauldron is we have, what did I do with my eggs? I threw my eggs out. Of course I threw my eggs out. The one thing that I need to remember that I definitely do need right now. My inventory is very cluttered, by the way. I know it's because I've got all this stuff in here, and I've got all my default stuff. It's whatever. I got a lot of junk. I'm actually put a bunch of this stuff away for right now. The other stuff I don't need. There we go. No. I need the mandrake seeds. Okay. We got a little bit more room in our inventory. So when it comes to the cauldron right here, let me go ahead and actually pull this back up. What we're going to need to do is we need to basically toss in our exhale the horn one, or exhale the horn one, and an egg into here, and it should, so we do that. So I'll be that one guy right now that doesn't have a brain, and forgot to add water into the Witch's Cauldron, which is a common mistake, so let's go ahead and fill this guy up entirely. Oop, actually forgot to put that there. There we go. So we have this completely filled up with water, so now it's boiling, and now everything is perfect the way it should be. So what we have to throw in now is... basically, in this order, we toss in the mandrake root, which turns into that. Then we toss in the exhale the horn one, and we toss in an egg, and that should give us... Oh, there we go. It's spinning up all nice and pretty. That's actually really awesome. So now it should give us a mutandis, I believe. Very, very soon. There we go. So we have 6 mutandis now. It seems like the water has gone away quite a bit. So what we can do for right now is actually, let's just keep refilling up with more mutandis, mainly because mutandis is one of those things we're going to need a lot of, mainly because there's no guarantee of how exactly it's going to work. So let's see. For right now, we have another Exhale the Horn one right now. We're going to need a few more clay pots, which I can get, and we're going to need a few more sources of coal too. So we have clay jars here. And if we have our fuel source, we have 15 coal in our inventory right now and a lot of saplings inside of there. You see, you know what? I apologize if you guys were kind of cringing throughout the start of this episode. I'm getting into it, you know what I mean? The first little transitional period into, you know, mods is always like a cringy one, you know what I mean? Because I'm always like trying to work with the stuff. And let me tell you, before I was getting into the EMC table or the transmutation table, I recorded about 10 minutes of stuff that I never wound up posting because it was me derping around. This time, however, I'm letting you guys see my full derp. Whether or not that's a good thing, probably actually not. So let's go ahead and refill this whole baby back up. I don't know if you need to have it full, but it appears you do. So let's grab out another, well, we actually already have another one. So we can go ahead and toss this in, throw in the mandrake root first, and then the exhale and the egg, and that should give us a few more pieces of mutandis, which we can use on pretty much just another sapling. And it should give us a... I forgot what it needs to give us, but it needs to give us some sort of tree that we need to grow from there out of the mod pack. So we have 12 now. This should be giving another... How long is it going to take for you to give me another one of these potions? Quite a while. We have a lot of wood ashes, I'll give you that. You need this for something in the future. I actually, what do you need this for? You need the wood ashes for, it actually doesn't even say. But, okay. So we have 12 of these right now. So what we're going to need to do is, I want just one more of these to cook for right now, and then we can go ahead and make it out to the overworld. Because all we're going to want to do is get our oak saplings and use this, like, bone meal on the oak saplings. There we go. Okay. So let's toss in one more of these. We need water for it, so we can go ahead and fix that up right now. I love having our sponge pad here, just an infinite amount of water, the very interesting way. There we go. Fill it up right there, fill that up, and once again, I don't know if you need to fill it up the whole way. I just like to. We can go ahead and put that back down right there. There we go. Toss that in, and toss that in, and toss that in. Perfect, and that'll give us a bit more. Do you have another one in here for us? No, okay. So that's going to take a little while. 18 of these, I assume, would be good enough. I hope so. Come on, brew it up for us already. Are you going to give us another one? No, okay. So that'll take a little while. So we have 18 of these. Let's go ahead and go out into the wilderness right now. I would do it in that room, but I'm going to need to grow them. So I might as well, you know, do it out here. And the thing that we're going to be looking for right now is... So we need to create a bunch of mutandis, and it's used to mutating plants, which are normally not available. So from there, we're going to need to grab the hawthorn, or the rowan. No. We need the rowan sapling, but as well, you could get the hawthorn and alder saplings. So let's go ahead and just right-click with this. Hawthorn. Okay, sick. Not bad. That's actually a good first thing. So we now have a hawthorn tree, which we can use to get more hawthorn saplings, which we have right here. Okay, so we can go ahead and hold on to this for right now. Actually, a really good start. Let's go ahead and take our other oak sapling for right now. We're going to need to make birch... See, it's completely rare, so you got or random. So we have a rowan, which is exactly what we needed. Perfect. So we have a rowan tree, which we can use to get rowan berries. Can we eat these? I don't know if I should right now, considering, like, you know what? I'm just gonna eat. You know what? I'm not gonna go for rowan berries. I'm gonna eat a fucking corn dog. What am I talking about? Do you drop rowan saplings, or you just give rowan berries? Actually, not... Oh, no, you drop rowan saplings as well as rowan berries. Interesting, okay. And the other thing that we needed, too, was an alder... What was it? Alder sapling as well? So we could try and find an alder plant as well. Oh, whoops. Okay, I didn't use it. Perfect. Let me go ahead and place this down right there. Can we get an alder? Rowan, oak... a little bit of lag. Oh, don't pass it. Don't pass it from the lag. Oh, shoot. I don't know if it did or not. I really hope it didn't. Spruce, rowan, grass, ember... Fascinating. Mushroom, jungle, oak, and mushroom. Alright, shoot. Fine, okay, so we have the rowan berries, the rowan sapling, as well as a hawthorn sapling. So we've got a pretty fair amount of stuff that we will need in the future. Well, actually, some of the stuff we need right now. So, thankfully, I kept one of my birch saplings inside that chest right now, because we're actually going to need 2 potions at the moment, or 2 fumes, rather. The first thing we're going to need is the birch sapling fume, which is the Breath of the Goddess. We're going to need 1 more of these, so basically 2 of each. So, I'm learning up the birch saplings because, obviously, I think our EMC table is going to come in large handy when it comes to this mod. Now, obviously, these items don't have exchange energy values. None of the mods from... Some of them do. Hawthorn sapling has exchange energy. And so does a rowan sapling. Fascinating. Okay, well, I am completely down to get unlimited rowan and hawthorns. Okay, that's fine. So we can go ahead and learn up all of these. So I guess some of these, clay jars don't even have... what is it, EMC values, but I believe these soft clay jars do, the ones before you smelt them. So we can go ahead and put this book back in here and grab up 64, or at least just a little bit of birch saplings. You know, a little bit of birch saplings. We're going to need another one of those fume potions that we have, which we should have. We have 4 of them. So we have, I believe, no, we have 4 in total now. So we're going to go ahead and remove those, and we're going to put the birch saplings in here. We're going to need to put in pretty much just the rest of our coal for right now. So with this, we still have more wood ash. This does not have an exchange energy value. Okay, so we've got a lot of this stuff. I don't know if I'll need it in the future, but I can keep it on me for right now in case I do. I can throw out a couple things, just toss these through the little portal right here. Throw in some of that, and alright, we're good. A little bit of lagger there was a generating the chunk. Okay, so from there, we're going to need 1 more of the Breath of the Goddess potions, and from that, you want to use those to create a multi-block structure, and also crafting an altar. So, okay, let's just wait for this to give us another Breath of the Goddess here. Alright, so we've got 2 Breath of the Goddess, and we have 4 of the horned ones. So we go ahead and go out here. We're actually going to need to take 2 of the rowan wood, which I don't believe... Did I craft the rowan? Is this the rowan wood right here? I think this is the rowan tree. So we need 2 pieces of rowan wood to create altars. So actually we're going to need 4 of these, which I believe this full tree should have right here. You have... Okay, you have 4. Alright, so we need 4 of these, mainly to create blocks of altars. So we're going to go ahead and get those out right now. We're going to need stone bricks as well as a water bottle with the potions, or the fumes, quote-unquote, that we have. So let's actually get some glass out from right here. Where's our glass that we have? 1, 2, and 3, and that should create enough water bottles for us to be able to deal with. So we do that. And the nice thing about the sponge pads, you can right-click them down, and it'll give you water, but it won't make the water flow. So we can actually just fill up some water bottles from there. We're actually only going to need 2, so we can throw away 1 for right now. And then let's go ahead and take our stone out from here and craft up. I think that should be enough stone for this. Use these into whenever the lag would like to go away. There's some weird, like, I don't know what's with the lag spikes in the server lately. Okay, so we got stone bricks. So check us out. Put the stone bricks here. Put the rowan wood right there, and now we want to put put the horn one right there, the Breath of the Goddess there, and the water bottle here, and that will create 3 pillars of altar. Now I want to do that 2 more times. The rowan wood again, Breath of the Goddess, and then horned one, and then we put the water bottle again. So now we have 6 altars. So what we want to do with these altars is basically just place them down in a 2x3 area, and that's where we'll quote-unquote perform our rituals. A little bit strange, but I guess we'll just go ahead and place them down right here, I'm thinking. And I don't know exactly what this is about to do right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, okay. So this now turned into altar. It's counting up numbers and also counting down some. And it seems to be making some sort of particle effect? Unless that was me just being crazy for something. So this altar is currently doing something right now. It's filling something up. I'm actually not sure. All I know for right now is we've kind of just discovered... Oh, you can see that. Do you see those little green particles flying in right there? Oh, I saw that. Did you see that? Maybe it'll happen again. I'm not actually sure. But anyways, so that right there is the introductory into the Witchery mod. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be reading a lot of comments. I thought that the Witchery mod just dropped that apple right there. I was about to be, like, mind blown. Holy shit. But, anyways, I'm gonna be reading a lot of comments from you guys down below. Again, I do apologize. I kind of got into this on a little bit of, like, a rusty scale, mainly because I didn't know how to work any of this stuff. But, we actually have a lot of this going right now. A lot of Breath of the Goddess, and I don't know if we'll need any more of these later on. But, that's gonna go ahead and do it for the Witchery mod for today. I'll probably tackle some more tomorrow. If any of you guys know about the mod, please leave me some, like, guides or suggestions down in the comments below. I'll definitely be reading them and studying up a lot before we get going on our next episode. Like I said, leave your comments down below about the Witchery mod, and I'll be sure to go through them. Love you guys very, very much. Thank you all for the support, and I'll get you back next time. Ciao!